has gone through a number of restructurings in recent months, but one division that's growing is the Global Transaction Services division. I'm joined by Carole Berndt, who's the Head of Global Transaction Services at RBS. Hi, Carole.
Hi, Jane.
So, you've been at RBS now for a few months. You joined at the end of last year. So, can you tell us what did you find when you joined the bank?
Well, I'm delighted to be at RBS. It's an amazing organisation. When I came in the doors late 2013, what I discovered was an organisation that's been through a range of trials and tribulations. There's been the macroeconomic environment to operate in, but also their own challenges. What I inherited was a team of consummate transaction banking professionals and a product capability second to none. But what we've been focused on is taking the good, simplifying what we do, and turning that out to our clients in a way that truly enhances their organisations. We've been upgrading, not our products, not our platforms, they're solid. We've been upgrading our people platform. It truly is the differentiator in our industry. And of course, as the market knows, we've been actively hiring.
Yeah, so you've made a number of senior hires recently. So what were you looking for when you made those decisions to bring those people in?
Each organisation has its own culture, and as I said, we have great people at RBS. But I wanted to bring in people who dared to be different, who wanted to be part of what GTS is going to be in the future, not just at RBS, but across the industry. So as we looked across the industry, we selected people from across a number of organisations, from across a number of geographies and specialities. And these are people who have passion, who dare to be different, and who truly want to renovate and take this industry, and specifically RBS, forward.
Right, so when you say dare to be different, I imagine you don't want them to be too different, you want them to kind of do what you want them to do as well. So how would you sort of describe your management style, and when you bring the new people in, how will you brainwash them to be on message with what you want to achieve?
I love the term brainwashing. You know, an organisation is a culmination of many things, its own culture and DNA, the dynamics of the individual business, and certainly the passion and direction of the leader. I want people who are going to challenge, and I challenge myself. One of the hallmarks of my career is whenever I've got comfortable, whenever I've felt safe in a role and it's looked like business as usual, that's the time I've gone to do something different. So my management style is really about pushing myself and the organisation and my people out of their comfort zone, because people perform exceptionally well in that space. And I think not only do they impress the organisation with what they can achieve, they impress themselves.
Yeah, so you've worked for a number of banks in the industry. You've sort of worked in different geographies as well. You've had quite a global career at a number of banks. What would you say ties all that together? You sort of mentioned the hallmark of your career. What else is there that ties it all together?
So I've been privileged to work in most of the geographies of the world. My career started down in Sydney, Australia, moved to Asia, based in Hong Kong for many years. I then did my time in New York, and now I'm fortunate to be here in London. You know, I guess this is not, the most sophisticated of answers, but as I look back on my career, everything I planned to do didn't eventuate. And every time I took a risk or took a role that looked a little odd or uncertain to me, it was always the pathway to where I am today. You know, when I was 17 and I was at high school in front of the school counsellor and they said, "What are you going to be when you grow up?" I never said Head of Global Transaction Services for RBS, but when I look back, all of those crossroads in my career have brought me here, and this is absolutely where I want to be.
Okay, great. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Jane.